It is streaming your spectator perspective. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Welcome to Metro Vancouver Secondary School. Alpha Secondary versus St. Thomas More Collegiate. Let me go up. I'll send out a tweet that people know this is going on.
Yeah, looks like we're starting on a control map. And, so we're starting on Legion Tower.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. The picks we're seeing, that's not goats. So neither team going with goats. How do I spectate a particular player?
Pretty sure it's F1, F1 to 12.
Oh, okay. I see. Cool.
I don't know.
So Farah going from up top, just trying to get a little bit of damage. Building up some decent ult charge, already at 45. How do I... But yeah, we're gonna see whoever wins this team fight is gonna get the first capture. Ooh, yeah, Reinhardt just gonna pin Brig to the wall. But not goats, but we were seeing St. Thomas More. They're running triple support. And okay, we're seeing MX Tower switching from the Brig to the Zenyatta. And with Alpha taking the first point, have a solid defense. Zarya just gonna lob some shots over, build up a little bit of ult. Okay, okay, so STMC trying to break in through the front. Just lobbing some shots in. But Farah gonna go onto the side, try to ult, but McCree's gonna take him down. And Jokin getting multiple kills for her team with both that ultimate and regular shots.
Things are looking good for Alpha right now. Up 53% on first point. Goes with that Coalescence, might come in handy in the next fight, but might not get shattered.
Yeah, Ryan, you got about half, but gets healed up right away.
It's like STMC is regrouping for the next fight.
Looks like they're gonna try and go in from the side. Genji pressuring them from one side, Ryan holding from the other. They're all grouped up, but that...
Nice grab.
Yeah, Grab's gonna get all of them, but... And they're gonna get a lot off of that. Entire team kill.
And
it looks like that is the game for Alpha. They're gonna take this first point. Alpha charging ahead, just get a little bit extra. Seeing Wrecking Ball trying to go in, but just, yeah, not enough time. Alpha with a very convincing first point.
Let's see if they can get the pullback on. They're not making any changes. SDMC still staying with their comp. Oh, switching to a Regita instead of a Zen. That solo tank. Nothing much. They swapped off their Hammond for the Reinhardt. Very odd comp. Team Shadowrun goes with the Hanzo.
Yeah. Yeah, again, STMC going for triple support. Okay, Alpha trying to attack from behind. Trying to be a little bit sneaky.
And Saucy getting one kill in the Moira.
Yeah. And it seems like this is working out.
And looks like Alpha getting back on top of that team fight.
Alpha cleaned up here.
I think how they lost that fight is they got the Genji on the initial kill on the Moira. And without that main support heals, the team just crumbled.
Yeah.
Playing a little aggressive here.
Yeah, usually you don't see teams holding this far up ahead. But they're not gonna. They don't seem to be getting punished too hard for it. Actually, never mind. STMC gets 2 picks and they are pushing up.
And looks like STMC just won this fight, swapping over to a dive goats.
Genji's looking, maybe see if he can stall a little bit more, but yeah, not gonna work out. Yeah, Winston and Moira are just good counters to Genji, gonna easily take him down.
And might use the blade. No, actually not.
Yeah, they have, well, Alpha has 3 ultimates, so they might be looking to use one of them. Maybe they could use Shatter and Blade to get back in there.
Getting high energy. Alpha seeming a little clustered in the choke point.
Yeah, but Alpha seems to be pushing up a little bit. And they have brought this fight to the point. Diva left behind a little bit, just gonna boost back to point. Lucio gonna ult just to saves his team from getting defeated by that shadow. But Alpha's gonna send out a grab, but Winston puts up the barrier, prevents too much damage from getting applied.
Guy gets 2 picks off, 2 supports. This potentially might make them win the fight.
Winston ulting, just making this hold gonna take a little bit longer. But it looks like Alpha is going to take this.
Okay, playing a little aggressive, might get picked off here by the Winston.
I did notice from a lot of them are private, their profiles. From what I saw, Sasuke is one of Alpha's best members in terms of rank.
STMC going in with a push. Sasuke going in with a blade.
Yeah.
Looking for 1 pick. Bob going in with 2 picks. And Sasuke died from the Winston. Playing a little too hard, a little too aggressive.
But looks like yeah, they got enough of STMC's members so that they can't push in. I was seeing Sasuke switch from Genji to Tracer.
STMC still has a chance to might win this game. Tie it up. Going around and swap to the Genji to Tracer.
I was seeing MX Teo up on top, but
taunting each other.
Hanging back a little bit.
Yeah, looks like SMC is gonna win this fight. Possibly this point.
But can they get Sasuke on the point? Because he's a very experienced Tracer from pointing his career profile.
Things are looking very promising for SMC. Nice.
Yeah, one more capture from Alpha, and this is their game. This is their game, but this is their map.
Snake.
Ash behind, but MX Teo gonna try and get her from behind. But no, she's gonna go back to the comfort of her team.
Yeah, looking very well. Getting with the coalescence on STMC.
Yeah, but again, Alpha getting another grab off. But Alpha gonna counter back with a shadow, but the team was not gonna get anything off of that. There's no one really there to capitalize on it.
And looks like STMC might win this game, or this match.
And Alpha bringing it back from that last game.
I think how they won from that is when they swapped to that initial dive goats and held them at that choke, really wasting that time and getting them get that percentage. Giving them a really huge advantage for the rest of the match.
We're seeing STMC switching to the Hammond. That was from Reinhardt. And also opting to take Genji. The Wrecking Ball is most likely to hopefully knock some people off.
Oh, no, they're
Yeah,
swapping to the
Alpha
Winston.
opting for a Lucio, which I would expect to be
We
beneficial on this
might
map.
see some nice Widow gameplay from Sasuke. Some nice snipes on the far on Jeepers. Throwing that pharmacy on the top right. Gonna hit.
Sasuke, gonna miss some shot. Didn't get any headshots, but did deal some damage. But
Push on
Farrah
that
just
Jeepers.
going in there to pressure that Widow.
That pharmacy though. And they
There
got
we
one
go.
pick, the nice pick on the Widow.
Gonna get rid of that Widow, and Farrah's gonna be able to help out the rest of her team. Yeah, using her E to just split up the team. They can
She
solo
said a
that
high
bird,
energy.
isolated that
Nothing
break,
anymore.
got rid of her. And now it's a 6v3. No, it's not.
Slowly go down to Alpha's favor.
Oh,
The D
but,
going down. Getting
Alpha's
DMAX.
able to take it back, and it's now their point.
Looks like STMC getting only the Coalescence. It might build up the Dragon Blade in the next fight. But Alpha is about to get their grab in a few seconds. And they might get their Shatter in the next fight as well. Joking, swapping off the Ash to a Reaper. Interesting. Unfortunately, Snake gets grabbed as soon as he uses his blade.
But D.Va getting demeched. And Alpha is pushing up very close to their spawn.
Building up this
MX Terror barely getting out of there.
That lucky pick on the Moira on the back.
But it looks like STMC is just gonna wait a little bit. I think that the Widow is distracting them too much from Alpha.
I think they need to get either just ignore her or just dive on her completely because they're kind of spreading their resources thin. Looks like Reaper is on the top left, hiding behind STMC.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go in, try to get a sneaky kill, but yeah, just gonna vanish out of there.
STMC going around the left side and going through bridge, using their fights. Ghost building up that Coalescence again. They have two support ults.
Let's see. Wait, Mercy gonna activate Valkyrie, but Lucio activates the Sand Barrier.
Alpha using the grab. The bomb off.
Yeah,
STMC
getting 3 picks from different ults. And it looks like they will be able to, once they get rid of this Zarya, they will be able to take the point.
Sasuke is still alive around the left side on STMC spawn. Going around.
Oh my. Oh.
I think the problems with STMC was they either were too distracted or used too many ults in a fight. In this clip right here, like, they used 3 ults to kill 1 person each.
Yeah. So more use, and then again, Sasuke in that last match was doing a lot to distract the team. He was distracting 2 of STMC's members near the end, so they weren't able to go and help hold the point.
Dying to both of them. dying to him. 2 nice headshots.
Yeah.
And after that, was a domino effect. Right.
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to watch point Gibraltar. So we're moving over from a control to a payload map. And yeah, everyone's still gonna. They got 30 seconds to pick who they want to play as.
Yeah, STMC really needs to fix their
Mhm.
management to win these fights. Because if they don't, it's pretty much a loss in each
Mhm.
every single
I
team.
think they want to maybe switch it up, maybe run 2-2-2, like not 3 supports like they've been trying.
Yeah, they need to communicate on how they're gonna use their support ults, as they would use 2 support ults at once. As last game they would use B drop and coalescence. You
Yeah.
know, each ult can deter the decision of the fight, which team would win which fight. But if they were though able to hold, at least one of their support ults, maybe they could have won
Yeah.
at one.
So now we're seeing yeah, we're seeing a. This is goats, right?
Yeah,
This is... Yeah.
as TMC running goats on the first point, which is a little odd as there's a lot of range.
Yeah.
But
We're seeing the Anna, and possibly the Mei. Oh, using the Mei wall to just jump right up there.
going in,
They're looking to win a quick fight to get a lot of push on that card.
it looks like STMC is going
I'm surprised
in.
maybe they didn't have a. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna work out. That Diva did 2 picks, forcing Alpha to just head back.
That move was very clever. I'm pretty sure they didn't expect that.
Yeah.
But
But still, maybe it wasn't it's
Perfect
creative,
plan.
but maybe not the most optimal thing to do. But yeah, now they're just gonna see regular. They're gonna push the cart. But we're seeing usually the defense on this map comes from a little bit earlier. We're seeing a lot
You're
of
getting the stun on the Winston.
STMC's members hang out on top.
Now they swapped over to the dive.
And the payload already underneath the tunnel.
Looks like STMC's holding it right there in front of the tunnel.
And they're at the last choke for this
Nice
point.
shatter.
But yeah, STMC can use some ults, force Alpha back.
Kage getting out of his mech, using his ult, getting a one pick on the Genji.
And that's a pick on Sasuke, which is huge for STMC. Sasuke was causing them a lot of trouble the past game.
Looks like they could have 2 support ults and about to get their
They're both putting some pressure on, but it's really just Alpha's just waiting to get their last 2 members back.
And it looks like they might go on with a few ults. 2 DPS ults.
Yeah, they're running Alpha is running a very dive comp,
Which
for the
I
most
would
part.
say would be the best against goats,
Yeah,
especially since they have a Brig and a Ryan, which could feed a little as some of them have stun. But Kage going in with a pick on Ana.
just running in, but that push is just gonna be halted by that grab.
It looks like their ult management is a lot better than last time, only using about 3 ults for keeping the Valkyrie. They might, Alpha might go in for a Nano Blade, possibly go in for their backline, but I think that would be a lot harder for them, especially since they're running a Brig.
Lucio from STMC just putting some pressure on. Maybe build up a tiny little bit of ult. Yeah, Sasuke,
On top,
not really going in, just maybe build. Well, he already has ult, maybe getting a little bit of damage.
Looks like they might dive in. Going in for the Nano Blade, going in for the back.
But Zarya having a little bit of shield. But that, the Diva Bomb just gonna force STMC back.
But no one's pushing the payload.
Push.
There you go. Ghost getting the res off.
Getting rid of STMC's Rhine. A detriment for them. But they gotta be going for the Mercy. They're going for the Diva who is getting healed.
Looks like they're.
But it looks like Lucio is just trying to stall this cart, give his team a little bit of a chance to hold it, which they definitely can. I don't think it will be a full hold, but I think they can run this timer out.
Right now,
but even if they do, I don't think they'll be able to get the team killed that they need. Yeah, another Deep Bomb coming out, forcing positioning. But yeah, the Deep Bomb from STMC not gonna get anything off there.
Getting a kill in the Brigitte. Most of STMC right now is purple.
Both Lucio's dropping beat, but the Nano Winston, I'm not sure how. Well, it looks like it's working out all right. It's forcing. Yeah, it's really forcing STMC back. But STMC is doing a very nice hold. They are not going to give up this point easily.
Jokin misses his ult. He gets punished by Mateo. Hammond stalling the point as long as he can. Jeepers, prodigy of DPS Stanky, or DSP. And holding it tight. Jeepers getting the kill on the Baby Diva.
Yeah, this Hammond from STMC is just not gonna die. Dropping mines all over the point. Making it very unsafe to just be there. And that's it.
Looks like it's a full hold.
A full hold, and I would also like to point out it's also a 69. We call it out in Smash. I'm gonna call it out here.
Oh god. Well, I think what Alpha should have done in that fight, they should have switched to a Pharmacy or maybe a Reaper early on in the game. I don't think the dive was a very good decision.
And they're questionable things, like they were targeting the Diva, not the Mercy. So just dive dive can be good. I think they just need to be more coordinated with it.
and focus a lot more because
Mm,
the Winston and Diva weren't diving together. They were
yeah,
more separated, and I felt like they were spacing out and tunnel visioning on whatever target they're on.
and
And
STMC, their supports were having a very easy time living, so more focus on them would be beneficial.
oh, we might see an attack bastion
So, okay, that is an
with a triple
interesting
support
pick.
again.
Uh, and we're not seeing like this isn't pirate ship. There aren't any great shields to back them up. But it looks like yeah, STMC they're looking to maybe because they got the sim, they got the bastion. Okay, no, we're gonna see pirate ship.
Yeah, Alpha running a goats. Looked like you're gonna do what they did last time with SCMC and attack them from the top left. Let's see if there's that to make the jump, and he did. They're all in the top right corner on the bridge. It's gonna be a very interesting fight. If they get that jump on the bastion, and if their supports can't heal them fast enough, Alpha will win that team fight. So it's just all dependent on their coordination and their focus and the target focus. This can really change how the
But
game goes.
Okay, Alpha gonna try and push surprise push
Going
from
in.
above and behind.
Their Bastion's still alive, dropping to the brig. And it looks like
We're seeing a very cluster team fight. The Diva from STMC getting demeched.
Joking getting killed by the brig. We got getting the kill on FTMC's brig as well. Looks like their Bastion Snake has come back. It looks like they're still gonna run that pirate ship. STMC cleaning up house again.
STMC is gonna get a decent push. They have 3 supports to defend right now, to stall until the Brine can show up. Or actually, the Diva's gonna show up first.
Their supports are just dropping, and I'm
The
pretty
supports
sure
they should have stayed back. They pushed too far, and now these tanks, the 2 tanks and
going with the
Tracer.
scattered fruit guy with the 4 people in that. Shosky going in pretty low.
This baby
Still
Diva
alive.
not just being ignored, and she is able to get back into mech.
Snake able to get that pick on fruit guy.
Okay, she's back out of mech.
And STMC just wiping
That's it.
Alpha, tying up the game 1-1. Well, I think Alpha, STMC pretty much fixed their ultimate problem.
Yeah, just better comp, more focus.
And
Alpha needed to like play a little bit safer. Like at the end there, those supports.
yeah, they were way out of position. That Lucio and that Zen could have been easily avoided, but I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to stall, but looks like game 3.
Okay, so I believe that is 2 CP.
Yeah, that was a squirt.
Yo, why are they both STM
Looks like we are back. Going to map 3 on Horizon Lunar Colony.
So I'm expecting maybe probably at least a sniper on each team. Let's see.
Possibly Orisa. Alright. Well, STMC on the defense. If Alpha gets to... I feel like if Alpha wins this, they have a little more confidence in winning the next match. Vice versa with STMC. But either match can be anything. And it looks like
Yeah, we're
Reaper's
so
gonna pull out the Widow.
yeah.
And sneak with the Torb.
STMC has 2 snipers, and yeah, the attack Torb. And then Alpha on the other side, seeing some defense with picks like Symmetra, but again we're gonna see a somewhat dive-based comp with Genji, Tracer, Wrecking Ball. But we also only have 1 support on Alpha's side.
Well, looks like they're swapping off this Sombra for a Junkrat. They're setting up top left. Jeepers might get some nice picks, staggering them in the beginning.
But yeah, that
Jeepers
Sombra
getting
just
picked on the
gonna
Reaper.
Sombra just gonna head behind. Who is? She's just watching what's going on. Not really doing anything. But yeah, she's teleporter set up. She's heading in. Gets a kill on the Ana,
Nice
getting rid of one of STMC's supports.
Reaper misses a headshot on the Reaper.
Wrecking Ball going around with. So, yeah, they're all going around. And Wrecking Ball just got hit in there. He is very low. It's not gonna. And he is down.
Snake getting the pick on Tracer.
And we're gonna see if Alpha's gonna take this. A lot of their heroes have. A lot of them are squishy heroes. So we'll see if.
Very easy. Jeep is getting a pick on the Mercy. But he's getting jumped on by. Looks like Chuster actually. Snake getting another pick on the Sombra.
Torb getting some kills with that shotgun secondary. Or the alt fire.
And it looks like STMC holds it with 0% progress on the point. Keep swapping off the Widow to a McCree and I don't know. I'm so scared to say this name. Yeah, swapping off the Ryan to a Winston.
Sasuke again getting a pick. Or are we seeing another pick onto the Ana? Genji just gonna reflect all those bullets from the turret to get rid of it.
They have this
allowing his team to much easier to push in.
Oh, STMC using their multi-core. Looks like Alpha's going in.
We're seeing a Wrecking Ball also using a defensive ult. And it looks like Alpha is going to take the first point.
Yeah, I think they should have kept their Reinhardt. STMC should have kept their Reinhardt. I feel like they could have won that fight if they used the Molten Core. And just with the hammer swinging into it, they could have put a lot of pressure onto the team, making it a lot harder for them to go out on the point. It's like Kevin has his Death Blossom.
We're gonna see the Tracer try to go in from the left. Maybe get something on this Widowmaker.
Sasuke getting a pick on Jeepers, getting another pick on Snake. Marinok is getting his bench kill.
And yeah, Tracer's just gonna be sleeping there on the point. No one's gonna do anything about that. And
using his Death Blossom, getting nothing, getting picked off by Jeepers.
yeah, just gonna reflect.
Itokagi finishing off Tracer, cleaning up house.
STMC with a solid defense.
If STMC keeps Jeepers alive, they could pretty much win every single team fight. His Widowmaker is super impressive, some nutty shots, and it's very, very intriguing to see who would win a fight, Sasuke or Jeepers. I feel like they're both evenly matched. As soon as I said that, Jeepers drops from Sasuke. Mercy.
各位英雄站起来！
So STMC going to Blade. Seem to get too much off that.
Looks like Spicy Tail about to kill Baby Diva. Kage goes down. It looks like.
Ooh, Jeeper is just gonna get the Mercy trying to res.
The Hammond going in, trying to stall. Ghost gets that res on Mateo.
It looks like it's in Alpha's favor, but STMC can bring this back.
This also getting another pick on Jeepers. Kage killing their Winston.
Diva's fouling it out on the point. It looks like this is definitely in STMC's favor now. Another solid hold. Is this the Widow's just gonna get some shots out there? Not gonna get too much pressured.
Alpha still with 3.5 minutes left. They have a Diva Bomb. They have a nano boost, and they might get Primal soon. And they have that Valkyrie as well, so they might use all their ults in this fight. Who knows?
Yeah, everyone just pressuring that Winston shield, getting a lot of damage on it. Not holding out too long. But, the Widow from Alpha going around.
Using bomb.
Diva bomb. I don't know what that was. But a Wrecking Ball going in, putting some pressure on, hoping to get that Widow, but Sasuke gonna live. That Mercy's able to run around, get heals to everyone.
Kevin goes down, getting res by their Mercy. They can possibly go for a Nano Blade, and there they are, going in.
But STMC is putting Wrecking Ball mines onto the point. Gonna make that a little bit harder to capture.
Getting the Genji. Sasuke getting 2.
Diva getting demeched. That Ana is almost down. Yeah, Alpha's Ana. Going down, gonna lose that support.
Looks like Jokin going in with a Winston. Not dead yet, but about to die.
They're gonna, yeah, dealing with that. Winston, pretty good counter to Lucio.
Looks like they're getting both tank ults. The Diva Bomb.
That was a nice shield from Alpha's Winston. Just preventing that Diva Bomb from doing anything.
Looks like they're gonna get their minds back. Winston still with the Primal Rage. Diva Bomb getting no one. Snake getting the bomb on Ana, slowing their team fight down. Kisa getting another hit.
Provide some sniping support. Not gonna get the headshot onto the Hammond.
Looks like Sasuke getting another pick on Mateo.
But
looks like Alpha won that first game.
Yeah, just SGMC, they weren't able to stay on the point. That Winston ult was just pushing a lot of them off. But that was a long hold from SDMC.
Felt like
now we're gonna see this.
Yeah, if Snake went to a Reaper, maybe even a Pharah, because they had that Mercy, it might have made it easier for them to hold it. But just for the constant picks from Sasuke getting it onto Jeepers, preventing them from getting more picks on the supports, it made it really easy for Alpha to go in and dive in without worrying for the tanks getting healed. Now, looks like
so we're gonna see STMC going for, yeah, okay, good. They have a sniper. We're gonna see a Roadhog, which we have not seen yet this set from Alpha.
looks like STMC is gonna go a dive goats with a Widow, and this might be a little tricky for Alpha as they don't have any shields.
It's an interesting defense choice. One, or no, they got 2 tanks.
Looks like, oh, they swapped off the Lucio for a Brig, which might hinder their movement a little.
Yeah, they're maybe looking for a little bit more shield, like defense as they go in. Maybe like
Trap.
they don't want to deal with that wrecking ball too much.
What Alpha's doing right now with their 3 players going in, Hammond going in onto the Widow, not getting the pick, getting stunned.
Not Hammond taking, surprisingly not taking much damage. Able to just get out with full health. And going back in, disrupting
Sasuke getting the
STMC push. And again, STMC is being, that Hammond's doing a good job distracting them. Hog gonna get rid of that Diva. And it looks like Alpha is a solid hold from them. The Winston from STMC looking to get rid of this Widow, who is now outside. The Widow's gonna make her way back.
Getting the sleep on STMC's Winston, which is huge, but then getting kills off it. Winston getting the pick on Sasuke.
Winston up top, looking to apply some pressure to the Junkrat. And the Brig.
Looks like they're pushing in.
Yeah, that wrecking ball is just really good at just blocking out a push.
So he's using the coalescence.
Coalescence being used to push in. But getting a couple picks. It looks like this is in STMC's favor. As long as they just really need to get rid of this wrecking ball. Who has, like, it does look like
pretty low, but
pretty big issue for them.
I'm pretty sure he's gotten ult like 3 times. 3 times within the 2 pushes they had. And they won't have much as time as Alpha did, but they're gonna appreciate them moving a lot faster. They should have swapped to the Lucio a lot earlier, instead of the Brig. If they stayed the Lucio, it would have made it a lot faster for them and a lot easier for them to push into point. And it looks like they're going in for the tank. They're going in for the back line. They're going in for the Brig. Unfortunately, STMC's Winston going down to choking.
STMC getting a ton of picks right into this. Look, they just have the Winston left, but they're just gonna go for the capture.
Tire.
3 on point. Okay, there we go. Brig going in with ultimate, looking to stall this push. Buy the rest of her team some time to get in.
They use the nano.
Yeah, many of them are here now. The Deep Bomb looking to maybe gets the pick on the Winston.
Choose that deep mech. Looks like Sasuke gets another kill on Jeepers.
The Winston trying to deal with this Brig, but Brig is a pretty good counter to Winston.
I guess this is Winston's going in, using heat drop as well behind it. Then STMC is low in numbers, but has a lot of health. Snake getting a pick on Sasuke. Marinata getting in the pick on Junkrat. Schuster taking out Marinata.
But next push, they just need to capture a third of that point, and they can bring this to overtime.
Looks like Jeepers going in on the Diva, getting pocketed by the Moira. It's like a huge Alpha going with a bomb, getting 2.
But STMC, they still have 4 minutes to capture this point.
Alpha with 3 ults. STMC with 0, and I think it's coming back again with that ult management again. They really need to coordinate on which ults to use. Alpha can easily change the tides of the fights with the tire or the coalescence.
STMC going for a push up top. Getting a little bit of damage onto Alpha. Boosting the tire from Junkrat. Looking to disrupt this push, going in from behind. But not going to get a pick. That Reinhardt's just going to shield it.
Looks like Cry's going to get that pick on Hokage. He'd be huge in this fight. Reinhardt about to get Reinhardt, but he gets knocked down.
Gets a point.
Shadow on Diva.
But team's not going to get much off of that.
Looks like Ghost using his coalescence. Looks like Snake's about to drop. How health? Chooser picking off. Shooting off Ghost. Try to get killed. Joking gets it. Keepers with his Pulse Bomb. He lands it on one of the supports or possibly maybe one of the DPS. They might win this fight.
Well, looks like they just don't have the numbers at the moment. And SJMC just gotta wait for the rest of their team to respawn. They have enough time for probably 2 more pushes.
Cheeser's still holding onto that Diva Bomb. Kevin got his Coalescence back. Cheeser's still with a Pulse Bomb.
Might be waiting, they have 2 minutes left. Get everyone's ults up, and then hope that will take that small chunk of the point they have left.
Keeper's getting the pick on Junkrat. Will Smith time is rewind time. And Kevin using his Coalescence. And no picks from that. Joking getting the pick on Kokage.
But we're seeing
Alpha getting all the picks they need to win this fight.
again another failed push from STMC, but they have Blade, they have Grab.
Looks like chasing down everyone.
They have Blade, Grab, and Tracer ult, so...
Snake picks off Sasuke, who's way out of position.
But Alpha has 4 ults of their own. The Junkrat's probably going to be able to get his ult during the fight.
Looks like Ghost about to get his ult soon in a few seconds. Tuna going in, lobbing the grenades in.
Ryan going in with the bubble, looking to focus this Diva.
Going on to the Diva,
But Diva gonna bomb, but not gonna get anything off of that. And the Grab plus the Shatter, they're gonna get multiple picks off of
Tuna
that.
getting 3 with the tire!
Yeah, they both got
coming back
multiple
with
picks
2.
off of their ults, but Jeeper is gonna get kills as Tracer, and it looks like STMC is bringing this to overtime. What an exciting final moment.
With that tire, definitely came in clutch, but I feel like Jeeper came in a lot more clutchier, I guess, with those 3 picks out of nowhere. And man, STMC with the 1 minute and Alpha with the 1 minute 19 seconds. This pretty much could be anyone's fight. It's really dependent on their comp and how they use their ults and how well they play with each other. If they run the snipers again, they could win it. If maybe Jeepers ran a Ash, it looks like they're going a Goats. And looks like Alpha's trying to run a Bastion with an Orisa and double shields actually.
STMC, they only have time for 1 push, so they just need to want to quickly get onto that point and capture it.
Yeah,
and hopefully have a good hold for when Alpha has to attack.
all they really need is maybe 2 ticks, and that's good enough to win the match. But if they get that 1 point, that pretty much secures a win or a tie. And if they focus that Bastion or both of their tanks, they could probably win that fight. Looks like they're sending on the top left for a sneaky Bastion going around.
Bastion hoping to get a couple picks. Like, if he just gets a couple picks, that pretty much stops the attack. There we go, we're seeing Bastion from behind, but not going to get anything off that. Ryan and Diva are just going to prevent
Getting
the
the kill on
damage.
Moira. The Arista's about to drop, but Sasuke coming in with 2 kills. Tuna finishing up with a 4th.
Three picks on STMC. I think this is pretty much done for this round.
Looks like got slept. Earthokage got slept.
Just keeping her out there, preventing a 6-person push from everyone else.
Now they have to go on point without losing the match. They pretty much have to go in there with
Moira looking to get onto the point.
Sasuke going in again with power boosted. Ghost
We're seeing
dropping
the push.
Tuna.
But another Junkrat with another clutch ult.
Kevin getting another pick.
A team kill on
Alpha won this
STMC.
match, or this game. This
So they just
point.
need a solid hold to tie this.
It's gonna go to 1-1. Holy. Now again, if they run that Bastion, if they also run a Bastion, they could possibly replicate the same thing that Alpha did, but they can't really stagger or pick off one person as they have that little bit of time to regroup and push it again for the one last time. And let's see what their comps are. Looks like they're running that Bastion as well. Both teams running Bastions and STMC Snake running a Torb.
So I think they just want a solid hold. But again, maybe they're looking to, with Torb and Bastion, get some good picks, prevent them from getting a second solid push.
Looks like Cry going on that Symmetra, which could be a little bit annoying, especially if they have a Torb. He has to really focus on the enemies instead of the turrets. Try to get the turret on the tire, but keeps missing. But I missed again.
No.
I don't think they're gonna get it.
Oh, just keep it there for when people get on the point.
This Brig is very interesting. I feel like they should have ran like a Ana or like a Zen with those discords. Maybe that's for like if they dive in.
Yeah, Jokin seeing if he can get, but they're gonna use the sim to teleport up top.
They might get the pit. Looks like Jeep is destroying Ryan's shield. Turrets, the sim turrets set out outside the point. They're just poking at the shields. Kevin almost dying from poking out too much.
Alpha playing this very safe, but they're still playing this well. They just want to make sure they can secure this point. They are all stuck in the corner, so once someone can get an ult early on, that'll be very bad for STMC.
They're dropping.
Yeah, STMC getting picked off.
And then this is
It looks like,
that is
yeah.
game 3.
What is it? Wait, how much is this
Oh,
best
by the way,
of 3?
yeah, this is the best 5 out of 3.
Oh, okay.
Well, if STMC moved, they could have won that fight.
Oh, that was nice from Sasuke.
It's going to 3K.
Not too far, gonna get picked off.
Beat
B drop going with a bomb. One with a pulse bomb, getting no one with the B drop.
Again, the grab from STMC doesn't really have anything they can combo off of that grab with. So they couldn't really capitalize off of that.
Booster low on health, no shields. Kevin getting the shot on cheaper Jeebers. Looks like Alpha is gonna keep pushing the payload further on. Getting some comp changes here. Cheaper swapping off the Tracer to Alonzo. Tail from Lucio to Alana. Which could come in handy with the Nano Winston or the Nano Hanzo. Going in high, low charge actually. Picks. Alpha was up 1, but they feel like they wanted to back up. Looks like they might push again.
Let's see, yeah, Alpha looking for a way to get in. Maybe just building up some ult. Maybe trying to get that Zarya ult so that they can just combo off of that with McCree or most likely Hanzo.
We're going around the right side. It looks like nothing much happening. The Chooser's about to get dropped. Cheaper's getting a kill. Ghost getting a kill with Coalescence. Kagi getting a kill on their Zarya. And getting a lucky pin on their on SMC's Winston.
They're just pushing Alpha back.
And looks like they're cleaning up. SMC was able to hold. They're regrouping. Kevin switching to the Widow. And the double snipers. Sasuke getting his shatter. And Alpha's a little paranoid. Jeep is getting the headshot on Kevin.
With the sonar arrow.
Looks like Alpha is holding near the library.
The Rhine just holding out that shield. Giving his team time a little bit to
Getting
prepare.
picked up again.
Yeah, that
Jeepers.
Hanzo going out there. Getting a pick, preventing a full push.
If they don't deal with that with Keepers, then I feel like they won't be able to win any of their fights because they're losing their DPS. Looks like they're
But
going for
the
Winston
Shatter
getting
getting
shattered.
5 of them.
Keepers getting 2 kills with the dragons. Joking responding with another 2 kills with his dragons. And it looks like Alpha is winning. They're up 4. Kevin going in.
This is Zarya gonna push, but the Zarya from STMC gonna come out there, contest that push.
Kevin and Marinada are going in. Kevin backing out. Marinada very low. Getting the kill on Winston.
Yeah, Alpha looks like they might get this point. Yeah, they're.
Pushing the payload away.
But Moira contesting this point, not gonna let them push any farther. She's living, vanishing. Just a little more time, but she is going down, and Alpha.
Still contesting it. Well, and they got it.
Alpha gonna take this point, giving them a minute 30 to get this final point. And this is gonna be a tough point to get at times.
They have to be very aggressive with these 2 picks going in. And they'll give them a lot of room and a lot of space to make a lot of plays, giving them a lot of time to make progress on that point. And it looks like they're dropping again on the Marinada against killed with the hand.
Yeah, a lot of STMC staying back, letting Alpha push forward.
Kevin with a barrage, getting 2 picks, 3 picks.
That's gonna let them win this point. That right there, I don't think, yeah, the Lucio's not gonna have enough time to contest. The Wrecking Ball making it in just in time to contest a little bit more. But the mines from Alpha gonna prevent people from getting in. But the Moira is still contesting the cart.
If the Lucio can stay alive on that point, they could probably keep this point contested.
Ooh, Lucio just getting knocked off by the Wrecking Ball.
Now look, Alpha
Taking the first point. That was at the end of the round was played very well by Alpha.
I feel like they that swap to the Pharah and like just keeping her alive really helped out in that fight, as not a lot of them had a lot of range. They didn't have a hit scan, so STMC fell pretty much like dominoes as soon as Jeepers died, and then Marinara died, and then their supports, and Alpha just cleaning house with the ults and the ult management. I feel like the communication is on point as well.
Just they're yeah, like you said, they had to play aggressive, and that's what they did. They would keep STMC back, allowing the card to get pushed all the way.
Alpha only being able to pull off 24 seconds, giving them a minute if STMC gets it to the point. Looks like Alpha's running a Bastion, and it looks like they're gonna be STMC is gonna be running a Goats with Mei in a Sim. Surprising.
Yeah, both teams having a Symmetra. Interesting choices. So Alpha on defense. We're gonna see the Bastion going back out from Sasuke.
And it looks like they're gonna be going around on the ledge on the right where the Mega is. Looks like they're gonna be going for some sneaky Bastion plays. This is very I'm getting some vibes from LA Gladiator vibes. It's like Sims going in, Saucy getting a pick on Hokage.
Yeah, getting that fire early on. It's huge, but they STMC is already on the point. Are they
going to get that one take third?
They will not get that first third.
Or will they?
They will. So they actually
were able to hit it. Looks like
yeah, but the Mei just stalling the inevitable.
Looks like no one really getting any ult progress. They might get the tank, and they might get the barrier.
Symmetra, yeah, Symmetra's setting up some turrets.
Sasuke in a very odd position inside a tree, getting powered up by the Mercy. And it looks like Hokage swapped up his R to a Hog.
Sasuke behind that shield. It's gonna be difficult to get him. And he's just gonna spray in that direction, get some
Joking getting the pick.
damage.
And Jeepers going in for a little poke. Looks like Mateo's halfway through his nano boost. They're going all the way around. And I feel like they're doing the same thing they're trying to do with the Gladiators that Alpha was trying to do last round.
But Sasuke is waiting back. He is watching to see where that last member is. He's gonna set up. He's gonna start shooting that Widow. And Widow is Widow is gonna get killed there by finished off by Diana.
They're waiting.
The entire STMC team is up top behind the point.
They're trying to pull off another LA Gladiators move again. It might work, and they saw one of the Alpha members saw them hitting up the SMC.
Gold coming up from
form.
They get 1 pick, 2 picks, 3 picks.
Nice. And Hokage going in, vaping, staying alive, but dropping sooner or later to Joking.
A team kill for Alpha.
I think what they're trying to do with the LA Gladiators thing is that I feel like they did it too slow, so it gave Alpha enough time to figure out what they were doing, because it seemed fairly obvious as they were going around and not trying to get picks, and they were just trying to keep themselves alive, trying to go around.
Maybe pulling out the ult, trying to prevent as many people from escaping it. Getting
walking,
nanoed, getting
going
so
in.
many kills.
Jeepers is going in with the nano.
Looks like STMC is gonna take this point. They have the numbers to do so. Is Mercy not gonna get a? Is she gonna get a res?
Off.
She gets the res, but she dies for it.
The pulse bomb gets nothing with it, and Arissa dropping. Nice. That was a little bit of a feed from the Mercy, but it stalled a little bit more time.
Doing some really good work there.
If we were to give MVPs, I feel like it would be Jeepers and possibly Sasuke or maybe Joking as well. And Tuna, especially with his Junkrat on Horizon. Looks like they get creating a lot of space, a lot of room. Alpha hasn't necessarily regrouped. They're now just starting to regroup now.
And Jeepers looking to block them off. He has
Getting the
blocked off
Ryan.
that Reinhardt.
Ryan
Just gonna
dropping.
get that pick. Taking down
With
the
the
wall.
shatter. 2.
Jeepers is amazing.
Doggy getting scarily low. Has his ult, but is waiting
Looking to get-
for him to regroup.
STMC looking to get the pick on the Mora.
Kevin getting the kill on Hokage with his found the hammer. They're still pushing it.
Jeepers really pushing this. Missing these icicles, but
Getting his
trying to-
ult back.
where Ryan's gonna go. But yeah, he has an ult.
STMC with the 3 minutes. And
Again, Jeepers looking to wall someone out, but they're not. Alpha's not taking the bait.
yet again, Alpha has to play more aggressively.
Now, that Blizzard coming out.
Getting the one with the Transcendence from Tuna. Sasuke getting purple. Snake getting Fanda hammered. And Hokage still holding his whole hog. He could have used that in that last fight. And might get a lucky pick. The Ryan on top. They're getting another pick on their Ashe.
Oh, the Dragon coming out. Gonna get a pick on STMC's Lucio. And,
Jokin getting 2 kills, slowing it down. Hokage really far back. Getting picked.
the Hanzo from Alpha really pushing STMC back.
Playing super aggressive. Getting the high noon off. Getting
High Noon
3
with
kills
Shatter.
right in front of their spawn.
Really nice coordination on Alpha's part.
Keepers was able to get the pick on Sasuke. Looks like SMC's pushing in, Alpha backing up. Snake with the Bob, might be able to use it in this fight. Looks like Karai gets the Coalescence kill.
Going in there.
Bob getting dropped.
Yeah, he's gonna get killed there.
Keeper's close to getting his dragons. Looking for
Alpha
a
holding
headshot.
on to this. Ashe on the side, gonna get picked off by Hanzo.
Jeepers trying to hide, maybe getting a lucky headshot on someone. They only have 1.5 minutes left. It looks like they might, Alpha might be going for a Grav Dragon. And they're close to Transcendence as well, and Shadow.
We're seeing the grab from Alpha with the Dragon. Gonna get 3
Still getting
picks.
3.
Jokin, another like amazing player from Alpha.
Kevin getting another kill, Sneak trading. They're going in, Kevin close to his.
Ooh, the
I knew. Being killed by Jeepers. Jeepers getting 2. Looks SMC's pushing in after those 2 picks, seeming a little more confident. And yet, SMC's in Alpha's position from last round. They have to play a lot more aggressive to make a lot more room. If they don't create that room, they will get closed in and just get destroyed by the amount of ults Alpha has.
with the time left, this is STMC's last chance to push, but it looks like
With
they
a
are
huge
definitely
shatter, getting 4 in that.
looks like this. They definitely can take this. This is their last chance. Ryan gonna hold out there, but Zenyatta stalling the push with his ult.
He was looking to use his dragons after that coalescence, that transcendence, getting picked by Jokin. Only 10 seconds left. Alpha with still both of the DPS ults with dragons and high noon. And it looks like
Wrecking Ball going
they're
on
still
point.
contesting.
Looking to buy some time for STMC.
He was getting a pick on Sasuke.
Just running around the point. He has Nano, just letting him surround it a little bit longer. And it looks like that is buying some time. STMC, much of their team, they are back at the cart. And they're ready to push.
Jokin goes down.
I knew.
It's 2, and
It looks like Alpha got just... They got
That
the picks
is
at the end
the
there.
game of the sets. Alpha 3-1 to STMC. Phenomenal plays from both teams, but Alpha was the one to be on top. there were some really unfortunate plays and some unfortunate picks that SMC suffered through. If they really were to win that match, they should have made it. They should have played a lot more aggressive. But I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, Alpha just won.
Yeah, but amazing showing from both teams.
A very impressive first game from both teams.